Now, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. According to political news, this is not coming from Russia, this is political news. They claimed Russia has up to 40,000 dead bodies of Ukrainian soldiers in their possession. I'm not the one that said it. It wasn't Russia that said it. It wasn't United States that said it. This is a European news station or news establishment. They claim it's political. Look it up. Political news. They claimed Russia has up to 40,000 dead bodies of Ukrainian soldiers in their possession. I cannot confirm this figure, but if it is true, hey, Jesus Christ. Now, just the 6,000 Russia is planning to return back to Ukraine. The compensation that will go for those 6,000 is about 2.5 billion US dollars. So, can you imagine for 40,000 dead bodies? Ukraine is finished. Yesterday, the 9th of June 2025, the Ukrainian government claimed Russia attacked them the night before, which was the 8th of June 2025, with 479 drones and 30 missiles. They claimed to have shot down every single thing Russia launched into their territories. The Ukrainian government claimed they shot down 460 drones out of the 479 that was launched by Russia. They also claimed they shot down 4 Kinzhal missiles out of 4 that was launched by Russia. This was the point I suspected something was wrong or not right with this Ukrainian government claim of what they shut down, because throughout this war, there had not been any record of the Kinzhal missile being intercepted or shot down. No air defense has the capability to intercept that missile. And exactly at this point where the Ukrainian government are struggling with air defense system, they made a claim they shot down 4 Kinzhal missiles in one day. Now, that is very questionable. They also made a claim they shot down 10 out of 10 Kh-101 cruise missiles that was launched by Russia. They shot down 2 out of 2 Kh-31P anti-radiation missiles that was launched by Russia. Finally, they claimed they shot down 2 out of 2 Kh-22 cruise missiles that was launched by Russia. That was claimed by Zelensky yesterday. If you believe this claim I've just spoken about, then something is seriously wrong with you. You need help. Just at the time they had no air defense system, they're struggling, and they had no form of sky protection. At first, I was like, But then I thought, you know what? Let me wait to hear from the Russian side, because this is really weird. It's really strange. Ladies and gentlemen, there was no such strike that took place yesterday, the 9th of June or the 8th of June 2025. Zelensky made all that figures. He made it up. This is the first time I'm doing an update that I'm actually stating that Ukraine lied. Not Ukraine, sorry, let me correct that word. Zelensky lied. The Ukrainian government lied. This time, pure lie. Why did I say so? The map of the missiles that was launched, as usual, was published, and there was no missile flight. Nothing at all, apart from the missile flight to the western part of Ukraine, and also to the Snake Island and to Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. No explosions, no drones icons or missile icons or nothing at all was recorded or shown in the territories claimed by Zelensky. I will discuss the attack on the Snake Island, Kyiv, and the western part of Ukraine. I will discuss those with you shortly. The Snake Island was attacked by Russia yesterday, the 9th of June 2025. I don't know exactly what the target was, but there was a heavy explosion from that region. They attacked with the Kh-22 sea launch missile. It hit the Ukrainian Jakob drilling platform located in East Zimny Island. I'll leave that in the subtitle. Ukraine used this location for surveillance on the Black Sea and also controlling their sea drones. That is where they do all the controlling from. And I suppose that is why Russia attacked that location. The capital city of Ukraine, Kyiv, was also attacked by Russia. Yesterday, Russia was attacking the regular military infrastructures and military establishment within the capital city. The Ukrainian government is hiding these military facilities amongst civilian populated area where civilians live. They are not actually military. They were not actually military facilities, but Ukrainian government have decided to turn them, start using them for military purpose, right amongst the place where civilians live, just to cover up, just to kind of, shade off Russia from attacking the area. But it is what it is. Russia still attacked those locations regardless. Now, the most important information on the attack that took place yesterday that I would like to discuss with you came from the western part of Ukraine. The Russian attacked the Donbno airfield in the western part of Ukraine, and it was completely destroyed. About 3 Kinzhal missiles was used to attack that airfield. 10 Kh-101 cruise missile and Kh-31P cruise missiles were used against that Donbno airfield at the same time, which indicates there was something valuable in that location for Russia to use 3 Kinzhal missiles. That is $3 million in one go. There was something really important in that location. After the attack took place, reports started coming up. Report claimed, now this is claimed, that Russia destroyed up to 6 MiG-25 fighter jets belonging to Ukrainian forces, 5 MiG-29 fighter jets belonging to the Ukrainian forces, 1 F-16 fighter jet that was given to Ukraine, and the fire had continued in the airfield. A lot of detonation is still being reported up till this morning, the 10th of June 2025. It was speculated that Ukraine also lost about 90 personnel in those strikes on the airfield. Now, when I mean personnel, maybe not, necessarily military forces, but they are all working with the military establishment. 90 of them were suspected to have been killed in that strike on the airfield as well. It was a very dark, painful day for Ukrainian government. Let's come to the side of Ukraine. Ukraine also attacked Russia last night. They attacked deep inside Russian Federation. Another drone attack, by the way. This time around, they used 2 long-range drones to carry out an attack in the Chekbose region of Russia. I'll leave that in the subtitle. Deep inside Russia, there's a video showing a direct hit of the 2 drones on a Russian factory that is used to produce important computer chip, missile and drone chip for their military use. Ukraine also carried out an HIMARS strike on Russia, the Rusk region of Russia. I'll leave the name in the subtitle just in case I haven't pronounced it right. That attack was a successful one. They attacked the headquarters of the 155 separate brigade. Russia had also confirmed this attack, and they admitted they lost some servicemen in that attack. They've announced it, they admitted it, and this is the thing I like about Russia. They come straight forward and put their hand up and admit it. So those are the 2 attacks from Ukrainian side deep into Russia yesterday. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in all of this update I've just given you, the only thing I can pick out from here that I really want to stretch on is the attack that took place in the Dubno airfield yesterday. It was solid. It was, I mean, if those record numbers of destroyed fighter jets are confirmed to be true, which obviously is, if you know what it is, then Ukraine is in big trouble. They are in big trouble. Let me tell you a story about that F-16 fighter jet that was destroyed yesterday. It was tracked by Russia because apparently a few days ago, there was this speculation that F-16 fighter jet attacked a Su-35 fighter jet of the Russian Federation in the Sumy region when it was in combat duty. And apparently, allegedly, the Su-35 was destroyed, damaged, crash-landed, but the pilot survived and the wreckage of the plane was still there. It didn't completely destroy it, which means Russia is going to maybe fix it, or I don't know. There are no confirmation about what I just told you, but this is coming from the Ukrainian side, so I have to tell you. So as that F-16 was flying back to base, Russia tracked it. And I believe, now there's no confirmation of this, I'm just telling you from my own gut feeling. I believe that is where Russia managed to track it back to that airfield. And from reconnaissance tracking, they discovered there were a lot of other fighter jets stationed in that airfield, deep, far into the western side of Ukraine, very close to Poland, which makes it very safe. Well, they thought it was safe, but not anymore. And then Russia decided to launch 3 Iskander missiles and a lot of cruise missiles to that location. And everything was destroyed. A lot of prisoners were lost. Now, that is one. The second one, which is the most important one, is the claim by Political News about 40,000 dead bodies being in Russian possession. What do you have to say? Leave a comment, let me know. And to those of you that are in denial, I would like to see your comment as well.